Hello my dear students and friend, welcome to my channel. In this video I will try my best to cover all type of stakeholder that have a positive and negative impact on business activity, and also we discuss that what type of impact on stakeholder, either positive or negative, of business decision, and what type of responsibility of stakeholder of on business activity, and much more. Be stay with me. So first of all, we discuss that what is stakeholder. So stakeholder is an individual or group with have a direct interest in the performance of a business. So anyone who take interest in business, that is called stakeholder. So there are many types of stakeholders: owner, shareholders, directors, customers, bankers, supplier, workers, community, competitors, and government. This is a list of some stakeholder, and now we discuss that what they expect from their business. As a director, he want to direct the strategy and major decision making of the business. He want to retain control and to increase their own power and status from the growth of business. As you know that the directors are basically elected by the shareholder of a business. Second type, major type of a business stakeholder is called shareholder. Shareholder are the investors of the business. They expect that they can get dividend from the business after tax profit, and they also want to increase or appreciate of the share prices. So it means that shareholder want to benefit from the business. First of all, regular dividend, and second, increase in share price, capital gain. Next type of stakeholder is workforce. They expect a fair wages from business. They want that there must be a good working condition, and they want to secure their job through survival and expansion of the business. The next stakeholder is customer. Customer want to obtain good value of money from the good and services purchased. They want to receive high level of customer service, and they want to receive after service and supply of spare from business which survive into the future. Banker is also a stakeholder. They want that their loan security, and they want that their installment pay in time, no bankrupts. Supplier is a major stakeholder of business, the person who supplies the raw material to company, and he expects that he can get a regular order from a business, and he also want early recovery of payment from the business. The government is a big stakeholder of a business. Government wants that business is helpful to reduce the unemployment by giving the job. Government wants that company can give high taxes, and government also want to increase the GDP. Now question comes, how the government expect a business can increase the GDP. As you understand the concept of GDP, a country produce goods with the help of local country resources. So a government expect that a company produce a good with higher level of production with the help of local country resources. In that way, country's GDP will increase. The government expect that the GDP will increase, more standard of living is higher, more taxes for the government, more export, increase foreign reserve, and exchange rate stability. Whatever government expect these things from the business. Community, the people, the businesses around living around the business, they want that community want to decrease in pollution, and the community want to increase the job opportunities for the local people. Now we discuss that impact of business activity, business decision on stakeholder. It's a very important thing. If a company take a decision, what type of impact of that decision on stakeholder. The first decision may be a large expansion of businesses by building a new head office. If company decide to opening a new building, what type of impact of that decision on employees, community, and customer. Possible impact on employees: more job and career opportunities, disturbance during building and more complex line for communication after expansion, possible impact on local community, more job for local people and residents, increased spending in other local businesses, disturbance caused by increased traffic and loss of green field and amenity use. Definitely that can have a positive and negative impact as well. If company construct a building, definitely the green area around the business and the people community live maybe decrease, and there are more traffic also there. Possible impact on customer. Consumer expect that the company is going strong and large, better services provided by the bigger businesses with more staff. Larger businesses could be less personal and therefore offer inferior customer services. Second, company strategy decisions takeover of a competing business, horizontal integration. If company merge or take over, purchase another business as same industry at the same level of production, as you remember that is horizontal integration. So what type of impact on stakeholder of this decision? Possible impact on employees. The larger businesses may be more secure and offer career promotion opportunity. This is an advantage. But rationalization may occur to avoid waste and cut cost. Job might be lost, definitely. Second, possible impact on local community. If the business expand on existing site, local job vacancy and income might increase. Rationalizing of duplicate offices and factories might lead to some closure and job losses. When two companies merge or take over, then in that scenario, one company can definitely close, shut down the factory or offices. The people who are living, who are working in that particular factory can be redundant, and there may be wastage of resources as well and wastage of job. So local community have a positive and negative impact as well. Possible impact on customer. The larger businesses may benefit from economies of scale because customers expect that when company expand, their average cost will go down, so prices will go down, which could lead to lower prices. Reduced competition would have the opposite effect. Less customer choice might result in high prices. So when one company take over or purchase other companies, it means that there are more chances of monopolies and maybe company charge high prices from customer. The third decision taken by a business, significant application of IT into production method. So what is the impact of that decision on stakeholder? Possible impact on employees. Training and promotion chances, opportunities might be offered. Few untrained staff will be required, and those unable to learn new skills may be redundant. So company only hires those, or only stay with those workers who have multi-skilled, and definitely company can provide training and promotions opportunity to them. But those who are not willing to take new skill, definitely company can say goodbye. Second, possible impact on local community. Local businesses might, IT businesses services could benefit from increased orders. Specialist workers may not be available locally, so more community of staff in car might be rising. Possible impact on customer. More efficient and flexible production methods might increase quality of the product and offer more product variety. IT reliability problem could cause supply delay. Now we discuss that what type of responsibilities to stakeholder of a business. So responsibility to a customer. So customer is the end user and customer is the king. So the company priority is that to satisfy the customer, to stay with them for long period of time. Decisions about quality, design, durability and customer services should consider the customer objective. In most cases, well made, attractive goods that perform as intended, all the at a reasonable prices. Businesses also have responsibility to customers not to break the law concerning consumer protection and accurate advertising. Avoiding taking advantages of vulnerable customers such as elderly and not using high pressure selling tactics are other policies of responsible businesses. If company take these responsibilities, that they provide the good in very good shape by quality design and other customer services are good, then what type of advantages company can gain from accepting that responsibility? Customer loyalty, repeated purchase. Customer will never go to another company to purchase a good. The customer will prefer again and again to purchase the company's product because of good company reputations and loyalty. When customer give word of mouth recommendation to others, good customers feedback which help improve further good and services. Responsibility to supplier. As you know that supplier is the person or company who provide the raw material to the company. The quality, so this is a responsibility to supplier that they can provide a good supply raw material to a company, so their company has to produce the raw material proper, produce a good in proper shape and quality, and definitely they want their money invested by into business. The quality of firm's goods and services is only as good as the supplier it's purchased. If these are poor quality or frequently late, then some problem will apply when try to satisfy your own customers. So good reliable supplier must be found and give clear guidance on what is required in turn. The purchase businesses should pay promptly, place regular order and offer long-term contract. What are the benefit of accepting these responsibilities? Supplier loyalty, prepare to meet deadline and reasonable credit terms, more likely to be offered. Responsibilities to employees. So many people think that the company have to take the responsibility of employees. They provide training opportunities, job securities, paying more than maximum minimum wage when these are very low, offered good working condition involving staff in some decision making. These are some example of business decision that it is often claimed should be influenced by business responsibility to worker. So benefit of accepting these responsibilities: employee loyalty and low labor turnover, easier to recruit good staff, employee suggestion for improving efficiency and customer services, improved motivation and more effective communication is there. Responsibility to local community. Businesses that fail to meet the responsibility of local community may experience serious problem with opposition to plan to expand, or they may not attract local customer. It is argued that businesses should meet the following responsibility to local population: offer secure employment so that there is less local fear of jobs losses, spend on much as possible as local suppliers to guarantee more incomes, reduce the transport impact of business activity as much as possible, and also keep the adverse environment effect of the to a minimum. So company try their best that they have to adopt those uh, measures that can be helpful to reduce the less environment badly affected. So what type of benefit the company can get? Local council will be more likely to give planning permissions to expand the business. Local community are more likely to accept some of the negative effect caused by businesses operations if they provide financial support for community groups and projects such as children playground. Local councils often only give contract to businesses with the record of community involvement. So if company has to provide a good image in front of community, the community not create any barrier or trouble for business for further expansion. Now we discuss the responsibility of the government. To the government on the business activity, all businesses should meet their legal responsibility as defined by the government legislation. Businesses should pay taxes on time, complete government statistical and other forms accurately, and where possible seek export market. The foreign currency earned by exporter allow a country to pay for important import for good material and new technology. So government want that company produce good and high quality product, and that product can be company can government also want the company has to pay the taxes in time and complete give all record for their own calculations. Government also want a company increase export and foreign currency will earn, foreign reserve will go higher and and definitely exchange rate stability is there. And government also want The company can helpful to reduce the unemployment, and company has to adopt new method of technology. In that way, the competition will go high. If the company has to take the responsibility, what type of benefit the company can get from the government. Good relation with government might lead to success with expansion projects. Receiving planning permissions, businesses are more likely to be received their valuable government contracts. Requests for subsidies to expand, businesses are more likely to be approved by government. License to set up new operations are more likely to be awarded to businesses that meet their responsibility to government and their wider society. Now we discuss the social audit, a report on the impact a business has on society. This can cover pollution level, health and safety record, source of supplies, customer satisfaction and contribution to community or society. It is not currently a legal requirement for businesses to produce such audit, but many do voluntarily. Now the major question come here, that is every business is satisfied their stakeholder group. So the answer is very complicated, and sometimes company has to give a bureaucratic style diplomatic way to cover this question. A senior management must establish its priority in these situations, which are the most important stakeholder in this case. What will be the extra cost of meeting the need of each stakeholder group? Will bad publicity resulting from failure to meet the interest of one group lead to lost revenue? So basically, these are the questions coming in front of senior managers, that but to whom they are satisfied, and if they are satisfied, not satisfied one group, what type of circumstances will rise in front of businesses in shape of revenue. So perhaps this will be greater than the cost saving of not satisfied this group. Taking such difficult decisions, which are based on weighting up the conflicting interest of these groups, is why managers and directors are often paid more than other employees. So basically, companies, stakeholders, shareholder are very important. So every stakeholder have their own objective, and we discussed this thing that if company has to meet only one stakeholder and other are left, then there is a conflict between the stakeholder and the management. So there are different type of cost and conflict between the company and stakeholder. So company's priority is that they have to control, they have to give happiness to shareholder, and they also try their best that they have to good relationship with government as well as with customer. So to whom satisfied depend upon the management strategy that they have to adopt it. So here we complete the whole topic of stakeholder, types of stakeholder, their objective and responsibility of the businesses on the businesses of different stakeholder, and what type of stakeholder effect on the decision of the company. These are topic we cover here, and I hope you understand it very well. Thank you very much. See you in next video. Take care.